In this video, I'm going to go over the last page of the topic 2 lesson. So if you take a look at that, we have these special cases listed here. So we're going to continue to switch forms just like we did last class. So y is what power? Okay, we've been using log up until now, but we're actually not going to, because e has a special value. If you in your calculator do second division and hit enter, again in your calculator, second division, and you hit enter, that'll give you the value of e. It's similar to pi. It just is an irrational number. E is about 2.7 when approximated. So when we have a base of e, we use natural log, which is abbreviated ln. So it's like backwards, natural log ln. All right, our base here is going to be e. So we're going to do a base of e. Let me get this situated. Base e. That gives you a value of x. I don't like that. All right, let me just do it this way. So in this case, it's going to be y is what power. But again, we're not using log because we have a base of e. So it's going to be y is what power. So even when it's natural log, we're still saying those words, what power. There's a base of e that gives you x. So again, reading this, y is what power you raise e2 to get x. What power you raise e2 to get x is y. You could think of it that way as well. Again, y is what power you raise e2 to get x. In this next one, same kind of idea. Y is, it's not base e, so we're using log again. What power you raise 10 to get x. Again, y is what power you raise 10 to get x, or what power you raise 10 to get x is y. So these are really important. They're two important bases that you need to be aware of. For common logarithms, let me type this in. These are going to be base 10. Let me see if I can move this. All right, it is what it is. These are our base 10. These are never written. And natural logarithms are base e, where e is a number, and also never written. So if I show you an example here, what that looks like for this, you're going to see y is what power you raise something to get x. If this is not written, then it's base 10, if there's no number there. If you have natural log, y is what power you raise something to get x. Again, if this is not written and it's natural log, that base is e. All right, so let's practice that on the bottom of the page here. Bring this up. So we're just switching forms. That's what it means, equivalent expression. This is a fancy way of saying just switch forms. So all we're going to do here is switch forms. So let's look at a couple of these together. If we start with question 8. I see natural log, so that's what power. Natural logs have base e. It's not going to be written. E raised to what power equals 4x minus 7. What power you raise e2 to get 4x minus 7 is 2. So what power is 2? The power is 2. The base is e. What power are you raising e2 to get 2? So this is going to be, I'm sorry, what power are you raising e2 to get 4x plus 7 is 2. So e to the second power is equal to 4x plus 7. That's the equivalent equation. This is in log form. How do I know that? It says ln. If it says ln or log, that's in log form. So this is in log form. When we switch it, this is in exponential form. All right, let's look at one more. 11. Starting with the exponent here. Now this is an exponential form because I don't see the word log or ln. So we're going to start with that exponent. 5x is what power? I don't have a base of e, so I'm going to use log. The base is 10, so I do not need to write the 10. 1,000. So 5x is what power you raise 10 to get 1,000. Again, you don't have to write the 10. If there's no number written, it is 10. So what I'd like for you to do, I'm going to pause the video for a minute, or you could pause the video for a minute and work on these other 4 questions, 7, 9, 10, and 12, please. All right, if we go over those last 4 questions on the lesson here. All right, number 7, you'll notice 3x is what power, natural log, ln. The base is e. You don't have to write it. That gives you 6. So what power you raise e to get 6 is 3x. 10. 7 is what power you raise 10 to get x. 7 is what power? So 7 is the power. The base is 10. So 10 to the 7th equals x. Question 9. This is an exponential form. So starting with the exponent, 0.032t is what power you raise e to get 2. Base is e, you don't have to write it because we're talking about natural log. All natural logs have base e. Number 12 is in log form. You're going to change it to exponential. So in order to do that, you're going to just read this. So that what power you raise e to get 5x is 3. What power you raise e to get 5x is 3. So the power is 3. The base is e. So e to the 3rd equals 5x. So we're going to do some more practice with the switching forms, but hopefully you're starting to feel comfortable with that. In the next lesson, I'll tackle the new lesson today, topic 3.